welcome back to our YouTube channel for everything stimulus update and tax tip. It's so much things I want to say right now. Sounds like a Bob Marley song, but yeah, so much things I want to say to you, including I think that Nancy Pelosi is secretly watching our YouTube videos. But before I get into that, I always try to start off with something motivational in case you are new. And this time I want to say to you, in everything you are doing, give 100%, unless it's blood. I do stand by that. In everything you do, give 100% unless it's blood. Now, if there is a funny motivational quote that you want to share with me, please feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll definitely use it in my next video. But without going any further, I want to say to you, congratulations, we have a third stimulus bill. It's the biggest in decades. In fact, they say it's the biggest since I think it's the second World War. There's no third, with a $5.3 trillion. But a few weeks ago, I said this. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it because some of my predictions came through last night. Wait. Now, here's what Nancy Pelosi had to say.
I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. Kind of attitude. Thank you.
Well, I don't care what you want to say. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. She's watching the channel. So, there you go. This time, we are doing things differently. I want to do this session in a Q&A. That way, I'll get directly to the questions that you have. If you are not yet a subscriber, please consider doing so. But there is so much crazy news. Well, let's jump right into it. Question number 1. Who gets the $1,400 stimulus check? If you earn up to $75,000 and you file single, you will get the maximum $1,400. If you are head of household and you earned $112,500, you do get the maximum $1,400. In addition to that, if you earned $150,000 and you file married filing jointly, that is when you do get a maximum of the $1,400 per taxpayer. So if you are married filing jointly, that is $2,800. Each dependent gets $1,400. So therefore, if you have 2 dependents, you'll be getting $2,800 and 3 dependents, $4,200. So if you're someone who is married filing jointly and you have 3 children, you do get $7,000, and that covers adult dependents as well. Who gets the child tax credit? Well, the child tax credit, if you filed your tax return and you have children on it, you may qualify. Now, the qualifier amounts are different depending on the age of the child. If your child is under 6 years old, so if you have a few months to 6 years old, you may qualify for $3,600 per child. If your child is more than 6 years old but less than 17 years old, you will qualify for $3,000. It's not a new credit. It has always existed, except on your tax return, it will be given to you as a tax credit. After your tax liabilities have been reduced to 0, you get to walk away with some of the money. Another key difference is instead of waiting for your tax return for them to give it to you, this time they want to make it into recurring payments. So if you hear anyone talking about getting monthly monies for the child, this is what they're talking about. They are thinking of dividing that up for the 12 months and giving it to you as a monthly recurring payment instead of having you to wait until next tax season to give it to you. Here's an example. If you filed as a head of household and your income is up to the threshold of $112,500 and your child qualifies for the entire $3,000 because they're over 6 years old, you can get half the $3,000, which is $1,500. That $1,500 will be paid in equal installments from July through December, making that $250 each month. So you will get the remaining $1,500 on your 2022 tax return. And if the child is under 6 years old, that would be $300 for the month. Number 3, I am going to talk about the dependent care credit. Again, it is not something new. Last year, the previous dependent care credit was a maximum of $3,000 per child. This year, they've also increased it to $4,000. And if you do not know, the dependent care credit, it covers children, it covers people who are fully disabled. So that means if you have a child who has a disability, and it does cover adult dependents as well. And so far, I really do hope that all this information I'm giving you is what you want to hear. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. I only do videos like this when it's necessary. I know you have your busy lives. I don't want to come out every day and just be putting out, information that's already there. I want to speak directly to you. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Our next question is unemployment. What is new for unemployment? Well, the good news is this time around, the first $10,200 is not taxable. Yes, they've not only extended that deadline for you to that extension for you to receive it. And by the way, so it's not going to be expired in March 31. They've extended it until September. And the first $10,200 is not going to be taxable. Then maybe your next natural question is, I filed my tax return already. How do I go about correcting it? My best guess is, no matter where you watch, take my word for it. I know I always say that, but I have a track record of accuracy here. Just sit and wait to receive more instructions while everything in the bill is finalized. Do not rush to go make an amendment. Your tax return preparer, speaking gibberish there, your tax preparer will likely benefit from you walking into the office asking for an amendment. But just wait for everything to be finalized, to get clear instructions on what to do. Don't rush to go make an amendment yet. All right, so it's $300 per week, and the first $10,200 is tax-free. When to file your tax return. So when can you start filing to receive, so your tax return can reflect all these changes for you to get the maximum stimulus check and all these aids that are going out. And if you watched my prior YouTube videos, I've said to you, if you've earned significantly less in 2020 than you've done in any other year, you want to go file now. If not, you do want to wait until the final tax day if you are able to do so, because the higher your income, the less benefits you are going to receive. According to the announcement that was made yesterday, those checks might come as early as this weekend. Yes, you've heard me correctly, this weekend. Congratulations, we've all been waiting a long time. It's finally here. There is going to be a special relief for if you're a government worker. So if you work with a government agency such as the postal agency, police officers, if you work in, one of the welfare offices, the library, there are so many government agencies. I'm sorry, I don't have a list of all of them, but there are many government agencies scattered around all the country. If you're one of those employees, there is special relief that is going to be coming your way. And I will be making a second video regarding the PPP. However, let me just touch on it briefly. They are now using the gross income. So if you're someone whose gross income is always better than the net income. But when you reach out to your lenders, make sure you're asking them what income they're using to determine how much of the PPP loan that you qualify for, because the information that you use is going to determine how much money you get. So if you use your net income is less than your gross income. So you do want to reach out to them. A lot of them, again, the websites are not updated because this is just, announces. You do want to exercise some patience, give them a chance to put some things in place so that you can actually receive the aid as best as you can, and make sure you're not shortchanging yourself on anything that you may qualify for. With that being said, remember to leave a comment, like, share. It will help, to make the channel be better, but you will also be helping to share pertinent information, good information to your friends and peers without them having to go search just to get straight to the answers that they want. And I hope that I was a resource for you today. And remember, in everything you do, you give 100%. Go give 100%, unless it's blood. And hopefully Nancy Pelosi will watch our other video. But until then, see you next time. I might go live tonight, so you might want to remember to turn on your notification bell, because I might go live tonight because they do have some more updates coming. Thank you for watching. See you soon.